For the longest time, when I thought about getting away from it all I wanted to do was head to the forest. The thought of exploring barren Nevada, with its deserts and sagebrush, was unappealing. After all, like most, other than the casinos of Las Vegas and Reno, I saw Nevada as a state to get through on your way to somewhere else, not a destination. However, the more I have ventured into this beautiful, lonely, austere, historic, and rugged state, I've discovered that for an off-roader and overlander, Nevada is a hidden gem, a playground that offers unparalleled freedom and a sense of isolation that's hard to find anywhere else. The vast open spaces, with their ancient rock formations and hidden valleys, beckon you to explore. The state's raw beauty, from the towering peaks of the Sierra Nevadas to the winding trails through the remote deserts, is a testament to its rugged charm. The barely recognizable two tracks, the forgotten ghost towns, and the endless horizon seem to tell stories of a time long past. Now, when the craving for adventure, the ache to get away from it all, takes me, I find myself dreaming farther afield than in times past the beautiful alpine forests and meadows of California and into the great basin that is Nevada. For those willing to venture off the beaten path, Nevada is not just a place to pass through, but a place to get lost in, where the true beauty lies in the silence, the solitude, and the untamed wilderness waiting to be discovered. Join us as we venture off the beaten path on the road to Hawthorne. The crew assembled at the Wa She Shu Travel Plaza, just south of Gardnerville on Highway 395.
This is Fiji water. It is considered holy water of our group because it is untouched by the hands of man when it is bottled, done purely by pressure. So until you open the cap, it is untouched and pure and clean. So to sort of baptize our trip, everyone must go around and drink from the holy Fiji water bottle, lest there be some kind of terrible tragedy. So.
Well, here we are, guys. Hawthorne 2025. We're at the Wa She Shu Casino and gas station, and we are about to hit dirt, so let's do this. After completing our bizarre trail ritual, the team headed south on Highway 395 to our staging area at the entrance to Risue Canyon Road, where we would air down. Ready to go, we made our way to our first stop, right down the road to the Arrowhead Extension Mine. The Arrowhead, and its subsequent extension, was a relatively small operation as mines go. Established in 1913, the mine has produced copper, gold, and tungsten and has exchanged hands multiple times over the years. Now, within the confines of the Toyabe National Forest, these few ruins are all that remain of its place in history. The one open tunnel on the extension mine is more or less an in and out venture, but for us, serves to whet our appetites for the extensive mine tunnels we would be exploring in the coming days.
This is the cave dog.
The Risue Canyon Road has been in use since the 1860s. Back then, following significant gold and silver discoveries in Aurora and Bodie, there was an urgent need to establish reliable transportation links between these booming mining towns and major hubs like Carson City. To address this, several toll road franchises were awarded to private enterprises responsible for constructing and maintaining these routes. Travelers paid tolls to use these roads, which facilitated the movement of people, mail, and supplies. One such enterprising entrepreneur was Thomas Risue. At the time, only 2 routes were available to make the journey from the goldfields in Aurora and Bodie to Carson City, neither of which was direct. Risue saw an opportunity to remedy this and to make profit at the same time by creating a toll route that utilized what is now Highway 395, coming directly south out of Carson City, but branching off around the Topaz Lake area, cutting through the Sweetwater Mountains via Risue Canyon to join the other route, which made its way directly down to Aurora and on to Bodie. As gold fever waned in the area, passage on these toll roads declined, and in the 1890s, just 30 years later, Douglas County acquired several of these toll roads to enhance public infrastructure. Today, Risue Canyon Road exists as an improved dirt gravel road following its original route, allowing recreational access to the Desert Creek area, and is passable by most two-wheel drive vehicles in the summer and fall months. We will be following Old Risue Canyon and Sweetwater toll roads as we make our way to Hawthorne. As we rounded the corner, dropping into Desert Creek Canyon, we were awed at East Sister of the Three Sisters peaks in the Sweetwater mountain range, which kept a watchful eye as we descended the canyon to join with Desert Creek. This remote destination is perfect for anglers, campers, and off-road adventurers alike. Desert Creek, a cool, clear stream, is stocked with rainbow, brown, and brook trout, making it a prime fishing spot. I was surprised at the number of dispersed campsites along Desert Creek, and there is a free Forest Service campground with picnic tables, fire rings, and vault toilets, complete with some ancient petroglyphs not far from the campground to enjoy. After leaving the Desert Creek area, the route opens up into rolling hills of sage and juniper. After sitting so long, it's good to stretch the legs with a nice run. The Sage Hills then open up onto Sweetwater Flat, a region of rolling grass plains. The watchful gaze of East Sister stands as a sentinel over the whole area. From there, the Old Risue Canyon Toll Road terminates at the Old Sweetwater Toll Road, much of which has been absorbed by Nevada State Route 338. We followed this paved road until the Old Sweetwater route veered to the east at the East Walker River. The Walker River State Recreation Area, a relatively new state park, is a must-stop for anglers, off-road enthusiasts, campers, hikers, and wildlife enthusiasts. There are several campgrounds, and if you're a connoisseur of the Old West, especially Gold Rush history, there are several historical stagecoach and ranch sites in the area. Our route took us through 9 Mile Ranch, a stagecoach stop on the Sweetwater toll road. The ranch has a rich history dating back to the 1860s. Originally known as Cobb's Rancho, it served as a stage stop approximately 9 miles from the mining town of Aurora. This strategic location led to its eventual name, 9 Mile Ranch. Stage stops like this were essential for travelers to rest and exchange horses, and even famous historical figures like Mark Twain, former resident of Aurora, and Kit Carson were said to have visited the ranch in their day. Over the years, the ranch has changed hands multiple times, finally being purchased by the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation in 2016, and later being transferred to the state of Nevada to be incorporated into the Walker River State Recreation Area. Unfortunately, on December 28, 2016, a 5.7 magnitude earthquake caused significant damage to the stone block ranch house, making it unsafe for visitors. The future of the unstable structure remains uncertain. Shortly after leaving the ranch, our route deviated from the Sweetwater route, which headed due south to Aurora, to take Lucky Boy Road heading east to climb Lucky Boy Pass and finally descend into the Walker Lake Valley on the way to Hawthorne. We couldn't help stopping at a long turnout on the pass to look back and take in the stunning sunset over the Walker River Valley we had just left behind. And of course, take a few epic pics. What a view! This area is full of old historical relics and the remains of old mine towns, one of which is Lucky Boy itself, which we would pass on our way into Hawthorne. The call to explore was strong, but as the sun was setting, it was our cue after a long day of travel to wrap up our adventure for the day and check into our lodgings. All right, guys, this is how we do it. This is our campsite for the night. We're here at the Travel Lodge in Nevada in January. It is cold in the desert. It is so cold. And we left this morning at 6 and we crawled in a mine. And anyway, it's been a long day. Every day is a long day. So when we roll into our campsite at night, take a hot shower, have a comfy bed, relax a little bit, it's so nice, especially when it's so cold. So this is the only trip we do this. All other times we're camping, we're dispersed camping, we're out in the middle of nowhere. But here in Hawthorne, we do it right. We stay at the Travel Lodge. All right, guys, and this is how we do it. Tonight and tomorrow night, we'll be eating at Old Nevada Pizza in Hawthorne. Not only is it really the only pizza option, but it's actually a really good pizza option. So if you ever find yourself in Hawthorne and you don't want to eat at the El Capitan Casino, but you have a hankering for pizza, Old Nevada Pizza. Thanks for coming along on this adventure. Make sure and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, The Historic Mines of Hawthorne. We'll see you again on the trail. And until next time, adventure on.